The following documents are documentary of the Navy implant. This is the hard fact evidence of the people that were involved in the Navy implant. These are doctors that were involved in Navy implant. That's one page. This 2-page. These are all medical records, dental records. These are all dental records of the Navy implant. I cannot read them, but these are people that took part of it. Okay. These are this is the blueprints to the implant and who was involved in it. Documentary evidence of the medical records, military records of the implant. The blueprints to the Navy implant. Other documentaries that should be submitted into the for record here, of course, is going to be the timeline, the case timeline of the case of my spine. My spine, medical records of my spine here. This is a case that I filed in the United States Courts, Western District, against the Navy. Okay. That's the case. These are interrogatories. These are requests for production. And so on and so on. So there was a case filed. Most important, but not the least here, I want to include this documentary here by the this is the documentary evidence of the affidavit of a Navy captain. Okay, this is his affidavit here that he gave in court. This is the board hearing in 2001. The judge, the VA. clearly explaining to them in the documentary that, you know, I had a fucking psychological problem, you know, and they ignored it like always. They ignored my psychological problem. If you notice right here, what does it say? It says, my depression and anxiety. Okay, so you're saying you have depression, is that right? And anxiety. Well, anxiety too. See, it's clearly identified in the documentary that I explained to them back in 2001. So this is LULAC memorandum, the LULAC. Once again, LULAC. Clearly expressing my concern there. Documentary evidence. American Civil Liberty Union. There's a return letter from the AC, American Civil Liberty Union, back in 2005. American Civil Liberty Union again. Documentary evidence that I did find, try to find, search to help, and they couldn't. Nobody was able to help me. I was turned away. I was turned away several times. Documentation basically of everything here. This is basically people that were aware. U.S. Senator, I told you about Senator Kate Bailey Hutchinson. John Cornyn. Letter to John Cornyn. 2006. Memorandum to John Cornyn. John Cornyn. Certified letter to John Cornyn's office. Memorandum to John Cornyn. Memorandum John Cornyn, we're just going to go here. And explain to him. Just documentary evidence, you know, expressing my concern about the wiretap. No, they need to investigate. That's basically the conclusion. You know, the Constitution stating that, you know, it's and in return back from the State Senate, once again, John Cornyn. K. Bailey Hutchinson, Senate. K. Bailey Hutchinson's. The memo to K. Bailey. To K. Bailey. This is the most important thing. This is a letter to the Navy. This is a letter to the U.S. Navy. To the U.S. Navy. Letter to the U.S. Navy received. And we'll read it. This is in 2007. Okay, 2007. My lawyer. I mean, these are documents that were out there, you know, that clearly states that, you know, and I warned them that I had this problem. You know, and like I said, here's a case here. Letters to Obama. Letters to Obama. You know, those things.